are live. Hi, I'm Nadab, and this is Mungo Nation. Today we are going to be playing a couple of games. In this specific video, we are going to be exploring Spraycraft. We were reached out to by Skycamp Studio, asking us to try out two of their games, Spraycraft being one of them. Took a little bit of time for anyone watching on the Twitch and the Kick stream to get things going. Just yesterday, Xbox released their Meta Quest 3S version, so I'm assuming that's why the system had to update, the Meta Store had to update, a bunch of games had to update, and this thing was slogging just trying to get through all of that. But we're situated, we're downloaded, and we're gonna hop into it. Let me just get ourselves on full screen here. I'll pop down every once in a while so that you can see my VR headset face, but I'll be standing for the most part. You'll kind of see my torso down, and then you'll be able to see the game on the main display. All right, we're locked and loaded. We are hopping into Spraycraft. Spraycraft. Oh, there we go. Allow this app to access your spatial data. Yes. We're going to create a new space, though. So I guess we got to start with a scan. A bunch of stuff. We're not going to move that chair. We're going to leave the chair as is. And if this is MR, then there's no point in not just having majority. Geometry already go. Yes, that is. I love that it tells you where the room is. It doesn't need to do a whole big one for that. We got a little tour of my space, my crazy vision. And I'll periodically hop into the chat to see what's going on there. But for now, we're going to finish our scan. Interesting blocks. I feel like we need some more. Kind of matches the room. Can I edit this? You know, we're just gonna finish editing and we're gonna get started. All of this looks pretty dandy. Spraycraft, mixed reality spray paint simulator. Start painting. We have tutorials, Discord, and of course you can quit. But we're gonna hop right into it. We have our palette hands. Then we have a spray paint can right here. Object. Color disc. I guess we can start with an elephant. Or an elephant butt. So you can put objects around and then spray paint that. That's cool. So they can give you objects to spray paint. Can you tell that I'm a spray painting pro? That's a shame. Oh, I'm gonna sit down here for a second. Yeah, all angles on this thing. A little bit of crack. I don't know if that's like the wording. Like not polygon, but like just a part of the 3D model where they put the pieces together. Like I'm pretty satisfied with that from this angle. For the sake of the video. And they can do some things like maybe I want to have eyes. I'm so artistic. He's gonna have some crazy black eyebrow. Loving it. Beautiful. Elephants have toenails. Right? Beautiful. Artist right here. Is that a train? You can just spray paint a solid train. Oh, okay. So we got this big train wall here. Object surface. You can make walls. Stencil. Okay, a couple of seconds for loading. The kangaroo is pretty cool. The robot's pretty cool. Stickers. Does that mean we can make our own stickers? Oh, or is it that it's I think you can only have so many of these out at once, like 2. Because my robot disappeared here. But I get it, like a couple projects at a time, am I right? So we have a couple different spray heads. The thing I'm confused about is that it doesn't change the actual head. If I were the company, I would Skycraft Studio, or sorry, what's that? I would definitely like change the aesthetic of the head, not just selecting what type of head. That would make it a little bit more visually appealing. Looks like you can save colors though. I like that. Let's do a little bit of spray painting here. Oh, I get it. So stencil is like you can only hit the stencil because it's blocking the surface. That's if you see a little glitchiness, we are casting to the computer. that's using the same internet as in the same room. So that's where the stutter is. Otherwise, this game's pretty smooth. For someone who's artistically inclined, this is enjoyable. We're just gonna do the. There we go. I forgot that I had a bat head. I have to treat it like a bat head. Doing this right, like behind this brick wall is an air conditioner, so it's blowing at me as I do this. So if you're on a hot summer day and you're trying to avoid dying in the heat, just get Spraycraft and do some spray painting right in front of the air conditioning. To everyone else, you'll be really weird, but to your own meta experience, you will be kicking. Sure, there's a way to make your own stencils and whatnot. But I guess that's it for that stencil. What's the deal with this? Train's just kind of there. It's more of my spray painting style. But I gotta be standard head. Yeah, standard's better. Oh, this is the robot sticker. It got stuck on there for some reason. Okay. So stencils you can fill out. Stickers are just colorful. Okay, you can use the sticks to change. Who cares about that? So I can also change it to be bigger. So I can make this all purple. A little bit of sound when you do that. Hi, that's my style right there. What do we got? We have the objects again. Oh, so that's a trash bin. We can get ourselves back here. And turn our menus on and off. There must be a way to save this. Keep in mind, I did not watch the tutorial, but if this is the case and you can't save it, then I can see the rainbow aerosol. That's kind of cool too. Change your music. Oh, and we are 7% and about to die. So I think we've really hit the majority of the features of the game. Easy, make your space, place some objects, spray paint them, set up walls, spray paint those. And in the beginning, I skipped something that would let us tutorial, but you can save your colors. You can choose different heads, objects to place in the environment. And I wonder if there's a way, or there's a will, there's a way. I'm sure there's a way to download more surfaces, objects, stencils. I'll have to look into that myself, but there's a fair amount here. It looks like they keep it up to date, too, if you know what I mean. It's not the place where I'll give any kind of political inference. But that's Spraycraft. We'll end. I'll come down here. We'll end the video here. Thank you for watching. Ben is my name. Said hello. Hello, Ben. I didn't see you because I'm wearing a VR headset. But we're gonna continue the Twitch and the Switch. The Twitch and the Kick streams. Will end the YouTube video here. Gonna let this charge for a little bit, so we'll transition right to Ruffy, and then after our time with Ruffy in the Riverside, we'll come back to the VR headset for a little bit to play around with marbles for a little bit. But make sure to hop onto the Ruffy stream on YouTube if you want to continue watching, hanging out. I'll be able to see the stream better because I won't have a VR headset. Thank you for watching. If you thought this was interesting, take the time to get Spraycraft and try it out. This is best used in an open space where you can place things, but even in my small little studio here, I was able to turn this into a flat wall. I was able to put a train car in front of my whole setup. I transformed the space that I was in to have a little bit more fun. And sometimes that's what MR and VR is all about. But for now, put that down there for a second. That's the rug. Gotta find the mouse here. All right. For now, there we go. I'm Nadav. This is Mungo Nation signing off. And again, if you want to continue watching, continue.